All right, what's up everybody? Alex Comstock here with WhitetailDNA. On this video, we are going to be starting a 3-part saddle hunting series. This is going to be the first one talking about my 2023 saddle hunting setup, kind of go through everything that we used this past year. It's going to be pretty much my same setup this coming year, and then talk about what we use and pretty much just everything. We'll go outside, I'll climb the tree, show what I'm using, how I'm using it. And then there's going to be 2 more videos coming. Next video is going to be pretty much talking about our first year of saddle hunting and examining, is it worth it? And the next video is going to be talking about 5 saddle hunting tips. Previous to this past 2022 deer hunting season, I had never saddle hunted in my life. Our team member Luke had. So Luke had some really good knowledge, and we were able to kind of have an accelerated learning curve. And then I jumped fully in, and practically I would say 80% of my hunts this year were out of a saddle. So I went all in, did a lot of it. It really changed how I hunted, especially on some trips like North Dakota early season. We were 100% mobile, and it led to me killing a buck. And yeah, so with that being said, if you do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button below. That always really helps me out, because like I said, we got a couple more of these videos rolling, and let's jump right into it. So first thing is going to be the saddle. This right here is the Fanatic saddle by Trophy Line. This dropped this past year. So Trophy Line's got their Covert Light and their Fanatic, which is their kind of 2 main saddles. This Fanatic is absolutely a game changer. We started with the Covert Light, switched over to the Fanatic, and the Fanatic is so light, it's so comfortable. It's maybe hard to tell here, but it's very, very light. The material is quiet. It's awesome, really, and just a great saddle. And then here you got the Fanatic pouch, which comes with it, and we just hooked it right in into the side. And then we'll just kind of go over. They've got 2 different ropes. This is their 8mm rope, so this was also new this year. So this is the smaller rope. Again, they really did a good job at lightweight. And then we've got our Kong duck ascenders here, which makes it super nice for, not needing, you can just do everything with one hand on your linesman and tethered. But that's the saddle. Again, lightweight is, I'd say the lightweight, comfortability, the buckles are really nice, easy design, just super, super easy. And I would recommend this saddle. Again, limited experience for me on different saddles I've been in, but comparing this even to the Covert Light, it was game changer. And really, really enjoyed this saddle. So when we go out and climb up, show you kind of how we put it to use. But that is the Trophy Line Fanatic. For the sticks, we've got, now you can get these through Trophy Line's website. These are technically the Novix mini sticks. I really, really like these sticks. Now what you'll see is what I did is I wrapped them pretty much all in hockey tape, try to silence them down a bit. With these, it's really nice. You've got a buckle here that's able to connect all the sticks, and they pack together really nicely. So when I get to the tree, I'd unbuckle and then start pulling them off. And what I've done, here is, you'll see, I'll explain it more, but these hooks on the saddle, these are amazing. These are made by Innovating the Outdoors 360, I believe is the company name. I'll link above, but they make these 3D printed hooks, which are awesome. And then I put just a little rope on the top of the sticks to make it easy, and would hook those on the actual hooks when I'm climbing up. So that was really nice. We'll go more into depth on that when we get out to climb the tree. But these sticks grip the tree incredibly well. They're lightweight, like I said, they pack together really well. And this was the first year I ever had like an actual really good pair of sticks, or a good set of sticks, and it made a world of a difference. Next thing that I want to talk about are the platforms. So Trophy Line's got 3 main platforms here, and I extensively used each one and kind of want to talk about the differences on each one, what I liked, what I didn't like. So this here is their smallest one. This is the EDP. So this is their lightweight, small platform. I use this one a lot if I knew it was going to be hiking a long ways, maybe shorter sits or shorter time in the tree. It's still really comfy. It's got kind of these edges here where nice spot for your feet. You see it's got kind of a good handle. And what we did a lot is we would either hook them on the saddle when walking in or tie them to your backpack. But this one hooks to your saddle like the nicest. So if it was a short walk, and I like going up the tree with the platform on my saddle, so then I would just hook it like this, climb up, and that way it's just right there at the ready. Their big platform is the Mission platform. Now this platform is, I didn't use it a ton early, but once I started using it, I came to really like it. So it's quite a bit bigger. And I'll pull up here on the video kind of some graphics of the specs and the weights on all of these. But this one's quite a bit bigger. It is substantially heavier, but this is comfortability at its finest. I mean, all day sits. I mean, if you're gonna be spending a lot of time in the tree, this platform was awesome, and I really, really like this platform. So I definitely would recommend this one too, but it's just a little bit different. If you're gonna be doing a lot more truly running and gunning, moving long, or walking far distances in the woods, I would recommend the EDP over the Mission. But if you're gonna be logging some long hours in the tree, you know, we're gonna be using some of these Mission platforms next year or this coming year for kind of some permanent setups. So like some trees we know we're gonna go into, we'll have these kind of set up all ready to go. That's a really good option. So the last platform that I want to talk about is their brand new one, which is the Onyx. This platform is super sweet. Now what they did with this is kind of a combination in between the EDP and the Mission. It falls right in the middle as far as size is concerned. Definitely leans towards the EDP and how much surface area there is. But what they did is, you'll see, is it's curved on the edges. All around the platform, it's curved and it has a little curvature, which is super nice for comfortability on your feet. So you can log some longer hours in this thing. It's smaller. It's kind of the best of both worlds, and this platform is really sweet. It's got a different bit of a build up top compared to the other ones. It grips the tree like nobody's business. So this platform is awesome. So this is the Onyx, their new platform. I definitely would, you know, recommend this. If you're only gonna get one platform from Trophy Line, I would recommend the Onyx. But if you're able to get, you know, a couple, you know, then between your Mission and EDP, you got your kind of different functions for them. So depending on the style of hunting is what I would go with. But this is pretty much everything we used for our 2023 setup. I'm gonna quickly talk about packs here. Now, if you're someone that lightly films or doesn't film but wants a good pack, Trophy Line's got a myriad of packs. They've got their Sumpter, they've got their case pack. This here's their Palisade pack. It's really nice. It's got a strong outer shell build, so it's, you know, things aren't gonna get damaged. It's got a platform pouch here, which, you know, a lot of times people will stick their platform in like that. So super nice packability. And this pack, you know, for just straight up saddle hunting, I would definitely recommend, you know, any of Trophy Line's packs. So definitely check them out. Now for us personally, and what I use, this is the Mystery Ranch Treehouse 38. The reason that we use the bigger packs from Mystery Ranch is because we do, you know, a little bit higher production in the field with cameras, so I'm packing a ton of stuff. This pack here was great. It's got straps underneath for your sticks. I could fit my platform on it, my camera arm, camera base, all my cameras in here. So yeah, so that's everything here, and now we're gonna run out to the tree. I'm gonna show you exactly how I set everything up in the tree. All right, so now we're at the base of the tree, and I didn't bring everything. I wasn't gonna do this, showing my 2023 setup with my bow, my camera arm, everything, but honestly, we are buried in snow. I didn't feel like trekking all the way to the backyard, Luke's backyard, with everything. So I got the minimum, but I got what you can get a really good gist of what I do, how I do it. So like I said, with this pack, when I ran it with all the filming, you can see underneath, I would strap the sticks to the under strap, which is really nice. So when I get to the base of the tree, I'm gonna show you what I would do when I would take my platform and keep it on me right here. This is my preferred method, and if this was on my pack, when I got to the base of the tree, I would put it on this hook. So you can take off my pack. All right, take off the pack. I'll set it down. And this is where I would take the platform off, clip it here, unclip the sticks. I'd put my pack back on. So what I would do is the bottom stick, I kept the same every time because I didn't tie a little string to it to hook it on to my saddle. So that way, to me, it signified this is your bottom step, and always use it as your bottom step. So then what I do is hook up the cold and snowy. So then what I do is I take this bottom step, and always going for about waist height. Kind of just press your body up on it. And push it down. And then when you step on it, it'll really cinch it in. So now I've got my bottom step, and it's definitely doable. Then what I would do is take, like I said, 2 sticks. Now for this demonstration, I'm only gonna do 1. But if I was going 4 sticks high, I would take 2 and put both of them on this hook right here. Like I said, only gonna do 1 here just for demonstration purposes. I don't feel like going 20 feet up. So I would take the second one, hang it as such, but we're gonna go ahead and leave that one down. So then what I do, now some people will do their linesman's rope now, which I guess I'll do just for demonstration purposes. But honestly, a lot of times I'll hang that second stick and then attach my linesman's rope. But we keep our linesman's rope in our pouch like so. So it's super easy. That way you can get to your tethered in the pouch when you are at your designated height. We got carabiners here, then you're gonna clip 2 where it needs to be. So we keep this one right here tied in next to the pouch, and then you clip the carabiner in to this one over here. So you want it loose enough to give you some slack when you're climbing up. And the second stick here, I said it's snowy here up in northern Minnesota. So when I'm going up, I like to have it all ready. You'll take your linesman's rope. Make sure it's all cinched down. I like to get to all the way up to the top. Then you're gonna tighten your linesman's rope. Get your linesman's rope where you feel comfortable, and again, this will come down to a lot of practice. I like to take my stick when I'm grabbing off the hook or carrying it and go up through the middle here. Again, get it about waist, stomach height. Kind of bend down like so. Attach it. Sometimes I got a tendency to have them creep up. That's good. And depending on how tight you have your linesman's rope, like I can climb up right now with how it is. I'm gonna step up to the stick. Pull this up with me. Pull up one more. There, and then I would take my third stick, I would take it off just like so. Now I always like to have my platform level with the top stick if possible. So for demonstration purposes, I'm just gonna put this stick pretty low just because I don't want to go much higher with filming and everything. But you, Jake, same thing. Sometimes too, I'll take my knees and just kind of hold it there in place. So you push it down, and then you're gonna set up your so then I would want my platform to be parallel or the same level as this top. So it's nice, you got it just right here. Pull it off, and right now we are gonna put it, for again, demonstration purposes, we'll put it, probably gonna have to adjust the camera, but I'm gonna put it on the back side of the tree. And I wanna get this so it's out of the way. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit. Bring this around. Move my lines rope just a bit. So you want to get as tight as you can. Now you're going to make it level, push it down. And then open her up. You can see here's is pretty good. Platform is actually almost a little lower than my top stick, which is totally fine. I'm going to climb up. Push it down. Make sure she's cinched in good, which she is. And now you are, voila, up. Alright, so at this point, once you're up, what I like to do, the first thing I like to do is taking my back, because usually my backpack's super heavy. So I like to get my backpack off. So what we're going to use here are the hook, the rope hook system from Innovating the Outdoors. And so I like to take this. If you're going to be using this, you know, I like to kind of put it probably about waist height. Your bow, your backpack, everything's going to usually go on this with all the hooks. You undo it. Take the end. A little cold out. Always makes things a little bit slower. So for this guy, you take and loop it through the one loop and pull it tight. And then you want to set this up kind of where you want your hook. So like my bow would go here. I'd want my backpack probably over here, so there's room for my camera arm would go here. Pull it tight, you loop it, and you kind of press down. So that would work for me. So then I would take my backpack off. Now my backpack would have my camera arm and whatnot. So then at this point, regardless, I'm going to hook up my tethered. Now, you can do different heights and for everything on this. I like to go right about nose, and sometimes I like to go even a little bit higher. And you want to run your whole system through the loop. Pull it tight. Bring your tether down to your bridge. Take a carabiner here, spin it so it's not going to come open. So at that point I'm connected there so I can take off the lineman's rope. So now your saddle is good. And you take your linesman's rope. See how again we just had it tied in right here, and we just put that right back into the Fanatic pouch. So then at this point, what I would do typically is I would take, there would be the retractable bow hanger here, which my bow would be sitting down there. I would pull it up, hang up the bow, grab my camera arm, get everything set up, and you're set up here to get and to hunt pretty much. A couple things I learned this year is, like, if you're in a really leany tree, where your tether is coming down and connecting, you can kind of scoot this around the tree. So let's say this tree was leaning to my left, I could take this rope and kind of have it so it's coming like on this side of the tree, so you can kind of feel it's pulling you this way. So it's going to pull you kind of whatever, you know, where it is on the tree. So if it's a perfectly straight tree, on right in the middle, and there you go. So that is our 2023 saddle hunting setup. I really like it. Again, biggest thing is get comfortable, practice with it. The more comfortable, the more practice you do, the better you're going to be equipped, and the more, honestly, just the better of a hunter you're going to be, and the more comfortable you are in the saddle. So again, I appreciate you watching. If you do me a big favor, hit that like and subscribe button below. We got a lot of content coming. If you like turkey content, we got a few of those videos dropping from some hunts last year, and then we'll be out chasing birds this year as well. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you here on the next video.